Hello and thank you for taking a moment of your time to watch this video where I'm going to be breaking down Amazon fees so that if you're interested in selling on Amazon, you're interested in the fees that you're going to incur, you're wondering how all of that works out, then you'll want to watch this video all the way through because I'm going to break down both your long-term storage fees. That's where you're storing your products at Amazon in the warehouse and allowing them to ship for you, which is what we call FBA or fulfillment by Amazon, as well as I'll be talking about just your regular fees that you incur on each and every transaction, each and every sale that you make. So if you're curious about what the fees are, how that's going to affect your bottom line, you'll want to watch this video. And as a bonus, just yesterday, I was at one of my favorite stores. I talk about a lot. It's called Ollie's. That's where I go to do what's called retail arbitrage. That's where you go out to retail stores and you buy products at retail, usually at some sort of a discount, and you turn right around and you sell those on Amazon for a profit. It's just something I'd like to give to you as a bonus, just to give you an idea of the types of products that I sell. And of course, those are the types of products that you can be selling for a profit as well. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at some of the things that I brought back, and then we're going to jump on the computer and I'm going to show you my screen where I can break down everything you need to know about Amazon fees. So let's head on out to the mystery van and see exactly what I brought back this time. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Okay, guys, it's a nice Monday morning, and we're going to take a look at the mystery van and see what we got. Once again, I was at one of my favorite stores I talk about all the time. That's Ollie's. We're going to head over to the mystery van and take a look at what we got. We really didn't do all that hot, but we did okay. So check this out. As you can see, we were at Ollie's and we got a reversible griddle. So I got 2 of those. And check this out. Remember last week I got 2 of these. Well, I think last week I got 3 of these waffle makers. So I got 2 more of those, and you'll see why when we get inside and get at the controls. But also I got some Mentos. I got some these bars. I got some more of the Bob's Red Mills. This is corn flour. Last week, I think I had the what do you call it? Dark rye. And then I'm excited to see how these do. These are almonds. For $10, you get 24 1.5 ounce bags in there. So that's what we got today. But of course, this video really isn't about what my haul is. This video is about Amazon's fees. But I love to include this kind of stuff in there because this is what it's about. This is the daily grind or weekly for me when it comes to my retail arbitrage. And of course, I'm putting that together with online arbitrage. So now we're going to get into the controls here where we can talk more about Amazon's fees. And I already filmed that earlier today. So we're going to go and take a look at that. Hey, what's going on, working class hustlers out there? Thanks for joining me on this video, and I'm going to be talking about Amazon fees. I got the idea because on Saturday on my live stream, I live stream on Saturdays, guys. So if you're interested in being able to join me live and ask questions and interact, and really be part of the Working Class Hustler community Saturdays. Make sure you get subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification, and then you'll get your notification hopefully. But yeah, somebody was asking about fees, and I'm thinking, you know what? I've kind of neglected that. And I got to be honest, I don't really concern myself with it all that much, but I should, because that's an expense right there, and I should be looking at that. So this is the way that you guys force me to get better, and that's what this is all about. As a family, we're going to get better. So we're going to talk about the different types of fees. Now you have your regular, I'm going to call them just your regular fees, and we'll get into those specifically, but then you also have your long-term storage fees. And I think that's what I was getting hit with as far as questions, and I really wasn't up to snuff on that. So I had to do a little research. It's really quite easy, and I'm going to show you where you can get that information. It's nothing hard about it, but I'm going to break it down. And you kind of saw me unpacking the mystery van, and remember last week on the uploaded video, we unpacked the mystery van, and you remember we pulled out some Oster waffle makers. I'm excited to show you what happened. We picked up 3 of those, if you remember. If not, go back to that video and you'll see it. But let me show my screen here, and we need to get me qualified here, because you know I'm very transparent, and I love to answer the question, should you be following me? Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. It's a simple question and answer deal, okay? Let's figure it out. So here we're looking in my back office called Seller Central. If you have an account, this is what it's going to look like. And this area up here has my payment summary. You can see what went out on my last payment. Amazon pays every 2 weeks. This is the balance that's in there now. This deals with your business. Sometimes you'll see an order come through and it'll say business account. They are given terms, which means they don't have to pay you right away. But then you come down to my sales summary, and you can see this is showing March the 8th, the year 2020. Now, it's actually, as you can see here, it's actually March the 9th, but look at what time of day it is. It's like 10 after 1 in the morning on the East Coast, whereas Amazon is set up on Seattle, Washington time, which is Pacific. So they're 3 hours behind. So it has not become March the 9th there. So we're gonna hit our refresh key just to kind of see, and nothing changed there, but we've had 40 units sell today, which is actually pretty good for a Sunday. That's 756 orders. And in the last 7 days, we've had 181 for $4,000. 15 days, 369 for $8,000. And our running 30-day total. So this goes from today and then back 30 days, and it's a running total. You're looking at 639 units and 14,762. So we're creeping up towards the $15,000 mark, guys. And if you follow me regularly, you already know. If you follow me, you already know I tend to hang around the $11,000, $12,000 range, and you see that continuing to creep up. And that's going up because this number is going up. You know, in other words, you have to be persistent. You got to keep your shipments going in to the fulfillment center. That is where the money's coming from, guys. There's no way around it. You got to be consistent. I do not miss a week. And anybody that's close to me in my circle know, if I didn't get that shipment out, it ain't a good day. I'm upset because I understand you can't get that time back. If you miss that time and you don't get that shipment in, you missed it. You can't get that day back. That day could be the difference between maintaining the momentum. This is a cash flow business. It's not a flipping business in most cases. It can be, but you cannot approach it with a flipping business model. Okay, you got to approach it as cash flow. It takes 2 weeks before you get paid. When you send stuff in, it can be sitting in there 2-3 months sometimes. It just depends. So, but you'll learn that as you go along. But the point I'm making for this part is just to be sure, if you'd like to make somewhere around the $15,000 a month range, and that's in gross revenue, that's not what I keep. Anybody that follows me knows we usually keep anywhere between 20, 35% return on investment. So you can do the math on that. But if this is an area that you're trying to get to, then I'm a guy that you would want to follow. If you're beyond that, then no. Have a nice day. Maybe drop me a line and you can teach me something so that I can step my game up. But you wouldn't want to follow me if you're already beyond this. So now that we got that out of the way, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go over the just the regular fees, and that brings me back to those waffle makers I showed you. And I told you when I unloaded them, and I'd never sold them before, I was very excited about those because of the rank on them. So let me show you what I mean. Last week I showed you I was unloading the mystery van, and what happened was we had 3 of these waffle makers. Now, mind you, they shipped out. They left my house on Friday, okay? And Sunday, all 3 of them sold. And you'll remember from the video, with tax, I paid $21.19. I listed them at $49.99. This is what the product looks like on Amazon. And if you look, there's only one person selling them right now, and he's got the price up $10 more than what I had it. So I was able to get a couple more on Sunday, and when I come out with him, and guess what, he's not FBA either, I will definitely come out at this price because I could have made more money. But look at, here's why I was excited. I'm running, now here we go back to December. This was before Christmas, and I'm just running my cursor and I'm just looking, and Amazon had stock all this time. And then all of a sudden, around the, I don't know, yeah, around the last couple of days of February, Amazon went out of stock, and they haven't been back in stock. And in my experience, if they were planning on coming back in stock, you would see them as an option, and it would just say out of back order now, whatever. If they know they got something coming in, they're getting that money now. So they have not had any since the last couple of days of February. So I already know when I send these 2 in, they're going to be gone. But check this out. We're going to go over to the revenue calculator so that we can see what we made, and we're going to look at the fees. Now, mind you, when you use the revenue calculator, it's free. You just go to Google,
type in revenue calculator and it'll come up. But we're working on the Amazon fulfillment side, not the your fulfillment. This is the side if you were gonna fulfill the product, ship it yourself. We don't. We send our inventory into Amazon. We let them do all the work. Why? Because we're working class hustlers, right? So this is the price we listed it at. We don't deal with this. We don't deal with this. Now, look at the selling on Amazon fees, okay? To sell on the Amazon marketplace, you pay referral fees and closing fees, okay? Now watch what happens when we open this up. This is just a fee on each unit that's sold. Now that depends on the category that the product belongs to, and it's calculated using a percentage of each unit's total price. So that's going to depend, but you will pay that. So that was $7.50 I paid just for that. Now there's a variable closing fee. That's for media items. So if there was music, something like that, movie, okay. So you can see I had to pay the referral fee, and that ain't cheap, man. $7.50. Then you got your fulfillment by Amazon fees. Those are the fees that are calculated based on the dimensions and weight of the item. So look at, okay, you got your monthly storage. Later we're going to get into long-term storage, but you have your monthly storage. Okay, it's calculated based on the volume of the product in cubic feet. Then you got your fulfillment fee. There will only be one fulfillment fee per unit rather than weight handling fee per shipment, plus a separate pick and pack fee for each unit. So you see, it breaks it down for you. If you use the revenue calculator, you'll understand what your fees are. So we had $7.50, and then we had $8.18. Those are fees that Amazon is charging you, and this is what I ended up with. $12.62 a unit. I bought 3 of them. Boom. Okay. So you had a margin of, 25%. Rounding down. And so that covers your selling on Amazon fees and your fulfillment by Amazon fees. Now, let me show you something else that you can do. When you're in your Seller Central, you can type in, now I just typed in storage fees, and there you have, we want to look at long-term storage fees. That's what a lot of people start thinking about. And sometimes they fret over it. So let's look at that so we understand what storage fees are all about. Okay. So let's read together. FBA long-term storage fees. On the 15th of each month, Fulfillment by Amazon conducts an inventory cleanup on these dates, meaning the 15th of each month. Inventory that has been in the fulfillment center for more than 365 days incur a long-term storage fee. So now follow me, okay? On the 15th of each month, Amazon is looking at all of your inventory that has been in their fulfillment center for more than a year, right? More than 365 days. So you realize if you're cleaning your inventory out, you're really not going to deal with this too much. I mean, in all likelihood, you will not be having anything sitting out there. But if you did, okay, the way it's calculated, let me give, because they have examples here. Basically, let's say you had a toy. This is an example of how fees are calculated. Let's say you had one toy. It was at the warehouse for more than a year. Okay. And based on the dimensions, it would have gotten 70 cents. That would have been applicable based on the measurements, or it would have had 15 cents per unit. It would get billed the 70 because you get billed at the greater of the two. So between the applicable cubic footage or the applicable per unit, whichever one is higher, that's what you're going to get. Okay. So let's look at it again, and then it'll start to make more sense. We're still in toys, but it really doesn't matter what you had. Well, yes, it does, because books are different. But if you had two toys that were out there for more than a year, more than 365 days, and those 2 units were going to incur applicable cubic feet charges of $1.41, or, per unit is 15 cents. So you got 2 units, that's 30 cents. You're going to get billed the greater of the two. Okay. So there you have it. If you had 10 toys that were out there for over a year, and they were going to incur $7.03 based on the cubic feet, or $1.50. Remember, they're 15 cents each times 10. That's $1.50. But the greater of the two is $7.03. Now watch what happens here. Now we're going to move down to books, and you see you got the dimensions on here. I don't think it really doesn't matter. You're getting charged on the dimensions regardless of the category, if I'm not mistaken, because watch, you still got a 15 cents per unit fee. Now, and you see your dimensions. With your toy, you were 11 by 8 by 2. With your book, you're 8 by 6 by 0.5 inches. So the point is this: 1 unit out there more than a year, the applicable cubic footage fee would be 10 cents. But remember, your per unit fee is 15 cents. So you're going to get charged the higher of the two. So in this case, you're going to get charged the 15%. So you see the difference? Same here. 2 units out there for a year, 2 books for more than a year. The dimensions would incur 19 cents, but you got 2 units. So your per unit, 15 cents each, would be 30. You're going to get charged the greater of the two. And then finally, same thing on the bottom. You see you're getting hit with the greater of the two. So that's how your long-term storage fees are calculated. But my point is this: if I think it's a good rule of thumb, and I need to follow this myself, but I think a good rule of thumb is after 90 days or 3 months, if it's not moving, just get it out of there. Just get it out of there. Blow it out. Meaning tank the price and just get it out of there and get that revenue back and put it back towards something, that's moving better. Everything that you buy is not going to be a moneymaker. This is business, guys. And I talked about that on the live stream. Okay. Don't get caught up. Inventory has to move, and you're not going to get it right on every sale. And you're going to hear me say this over and over again like a broken record, because it's important that you get this into your heads, guys. You know, a lot of times some of us get caught up on trying to get everything perfect and not making any mistake, and everything has to be a profit. And then when we're done trying to figure out this Amazon thing, you know what we do? We go to a job, because we're working class hustlers, and we go punch a clock and go work for a company that takes losses as well as gains, right? You have profit and loss statements for a reason, because part of a successful business is both profit and loss. So get over it. If you want to be in business, then you have to accept business for what it is, right? You think it's all right to go work for, you think about this. You probably don't work for McDonald's, but what if you worked for McDonald's? Do you think they ever have to throw a burger away? You think they get all worked up about it? Oh my God, we had to throw away a burger. You know what? Some of these fries we didn't sell. We had to throw them away. Do you think every McDonald's owner, I bet you can put yourself in the owner's position. You don't want to work there, but I bet you can dream and enjoy the grand thoughts of you owning the McDonald's. You think every fry that comes out of that basket is going to get sold? That's not business. So you can't approach this any different, guys. This is business. So you're going to take some losses. The idea is you're going to sell more for profit than you let go at a loss. It's just like if you own a McDonald's, you're going to sell more burgers than you end up tossing, right? So make sure you get that straight, guys. So yeah, that pretty much covers this video. I hope you let me know if there's anything that I didn't cover. If you have any comments, I'm not the best guy on storage fees particularly, but I deal in a lot of gourmet and groceries, so you're talking about expiration dates anyway, so I really can't hold stuff that long, but I try to keep my inventory moving as much as I can. Sometimes I forget, so we all got to get better, right? But if there's any comments, I welcome them. Help us out. If there's something I missed, let me know. If there's something I didn't cover, let me know. And you know what? Then we'll talk about it on the live stream. And remember, guys, you see on your screen, go ahead and connect with me. Text the words "working class hustler" to that number on your screen. People are doing it all the time. The first thing we do is get you saved right into my phone. It's a real phone. It's mine. And we get connected. That way you get connected with someone that's in the business. And if you're a beginner, you're getting connected with somebody that's better than you. That's how you get better, right? You want to learn to play an instrument and you start hanging around a musician that's better than you become better. You at least get to that person's level. And then if you want to go further, you're ready. So let's get connected. Once we get connected, there are other things if you want to invest in, right? If you want to invest in the 12 module video course, right now it's up on Udemy. Check the link. Shoot, it's only $19.99. It's not going to stay there, but that's where it is right now. So now would be the time if you want to make that investment. You know, some people, it's just like a gym membership. Do you need to go to a gym? Maybe. If that's the only way you're going to put the time in to make yourself better and improve your health and fitness, then yes. An investment at Planet Fitness or whatever, it's worth it. Well, when it comes to learning on Amazon, trust me, have you looked around at the cost of some of these courses out here? $19.99. That's like the cost of a Planet Fitness. But here's what I will tell you. Watch this. Here's my course on Udemy, and it's got 4.6 stars out of 5. So obviously it's not a bad course. So if you want to make that investment, cool. Another thing, after we connect, look down in the description. I'm always showing Tactical Arbitrage. That's the software that I use. It's so powerful. They don't charge enough for it, frankly, but you can get a free 10-day trial. Look down in the description. If you do that and sign up under me, I'll make sure that you at least get one a month. You can get a one-on-one with me, some one-on-one coaching for that, because I love coaching anyway. Speaking of which, I do offer coaching, very, very affordable. I can tell you right now, I'm not one of these guys, oh, it's $1,000, it's $2,000. No, I'm transparent. That means I tell you right now, my coaching is available for $200, and that gives you a month's worth of coaching, and we work together. That is filling up faster than I expected. So, and I'm a working class hustler. That means I work a regular job. You know that. So if you want to get on, don't wait, because it's starting to fill up. I don't think I can coach more than 10 people. So a month. So if you want to get on with that, get on with that. Also, we have a list. It's very affordable. For $50 a month, you get 2 lists per week, and I deal in gated. I love working with beginners because I know what it's like to spend time and not find anything that you can source. I know what it's like to be like, man, I'm spending all this time and I can't find anything. So there's no big deal. You can work with me. And I mean, when I say work with me, I mean, hey, you give me $50, you're getting 2 lists per week. And if you say, hey, Horace, because we're connected, remember, we're connected. There's nowhere to go to do this. We do it right here because we're connected. Everything you do is with me. So if you say, hey, Horace, I don't need the list this week, I don't have the money. That happens. You're waiting on money to come back in or whatever. Hey, I really don't have time to work it this week. You still got, if you didn't get your 2 lists because you weren't ready for it for this week, those carry over. Or you only got 1 and you didn't need another one. That carries over. So keep that in mind too, guys. That's going to wrap up this video. And we're going to take it to the outro. But thanks so much again for watching.
Okay, guys, that's going to conclude this video. And just I want to reiterate for you, when it comes to your long-term storage fees, a good business practice would be to try and move your inventory, turn it, so that in 3 to 4 months, you're just getting rid of it. You don't really want to sit on it that long. Now, if you're close to the 4th quarter, you may decide to wait and sit on that a little bit longer, because during that quarter, things just move like crazy. You'll hear people talking about it all the time because it's true. I hope this video had value for you. And if so, I'm going to ask you for a favor. Please give it a like, a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you won't miss a thing. I appreciate it. It helps me. It gives me motivation and incentive to continue making these videos. So thank you very much for that. Also, as mentioned in the main video portion of this, there is a 12-module video course, very reasonably priced on Udemy. So you can check the description down below for that. Also, I encourage you to sign up for the free 10-day trial. You can find that link also down in the description for Tactical Arbitrage. It is absolutely priceless. And if you do that and sign up under me, you can contact me by the number on the screen, text the words working class hustler, and we'll make sure that you get some one-on-one personal tutoring with that if you need it. Also, I've mentioned as well that I do offer coaching very reasonably priced. If you want that extra help, that hands-on, we work together to help you meet your goals. And also I do offer a very affordable priced list that you can jump on. All of this happens by you contacting me. If you don't want any of those things, it's still important that you get connected with someone who is better than you. You've saw my numbers, you've seen my numbers, and you know whether or not you're at my level or below my level or beyond. If you think that you'd like to get to my level, maybe I'm higher than you, one of the best ways to do that is to connect with someone like me that is beyond where you are right now, some place where you're trying to get. So anything that you want as far as me helping you starts first with connecting with me. That's the way we do things. I do not send you to places where you sign up for this and that. It all starts with you texting the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. We connect. When you work with me, I mean you work with me. And it starts by you being an actual contact in my phone. I encourage you to do it. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm excited to get to know you and welcome you into the Working Class Hustler family. Again, guys, I thank you so much for watching. That's going to conclude this video. This is What to Sell on Amazon. I'm Horace, and I'm out.